Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky the Third. I'm the RNGenius, but you may call me Eric, and in the last episode we had Estelle Bright join our party, our examination of the Land of Phantasma. We entered Chapter 5, the Land of Shadows and Light, or something? Labyrinth of Shadows and Light. That was very close. And when we entered that chapter, we saw a glimpse of Kevin's past again, of his sadness he felt when Rufina when Rufina died, and him going to the brink of madness when he got the position of 5th Dominion offered because the clergy thought that, well, they lost a strong knight and they would want them to be replaced, so why not give this guy the chance to do the work that Rufina previously was doing. His reaction to her death was starving himself and not drinking anything for days, and in that period he got offered the rank of Dominion, and well, in a brink of madness, he called himself the Heretic Hunter, didn't he? Now, since he's out cold, we're gonna have Reitz as our party leader until he wakes up again. And Estelle wanted to join in, so we're not gonna have her be able to go out of the party again. Support is still Josette. We equipped everybody. Now we're of course going to talk to everybody. Who is here? Is there anyone here? I wouldn't want there to be anyone here. What are they all doing here? What in the world are they all doing here and not by Kevin's side? Who's by Kevin's side? Julia and Müller are missing. But who's by Kevin's side? Seriously, Josette? Okay. Fair. Actually, I've got to look at everybody. Who do we have apart from Müller, Josette? We have Atlas here. Yeah, it all adds up. Okay. A gate. Dominion or not, I don't know what that priest was thinking, going nuts and knocking himself out cold. He could have ran what he was planning, just past us first before becoming dead weight. Some people, I swear. Look who's talking, bucko. I always figured Kevin was more than he would let on. Didn't think he'd go using some superpower and collapsing on us like this. Bleh.
Estelle, do you know how Kevin's doing?
He's fine, I think. He's got Josette looking after him.
Ah, right. Whew, then what a relief, Josette. I'm sorry for worrying you.
Huh? What are you apologizing for?
Nothing. Forget what I said.
Okay.
I'm worried about Kevin, but that's not all I'm worried about. It sounded like the Lord of Phantasma knew Kevin would use his stigma's power and end up collapsing. And that would make their kingdom draw closer to completion or something, which is worrying too. We're going to need to be a lot more careful than before, aren't we? I don't want anyone else getting hurt. Lord of Phantasma never hurt any of us directly, sure, but they're still willing to use devils to do it, which isn't that much different. We're going to need to be really careful. Oh, Reese, are you okay now? I'm fine. I managed to avoid taking any direct blows in the battle.
Didn't look like it.
Heh, I knew you'd go and help Kevin out if he really needed it. Well, I did some serious thinking about what you said. Just as Kevin had his reasons for wanting to be a knight, I've got my own reasons for becoming a squire. So, okay then. Now all we need to do is wait for Kevin to wake up so that he can, so you can tell him how you feel. Am I right? Yes, you're right. Analyst, thank you very much. Heh, think nothing of it.
Wow. I didn't know you two were so close.
Oh, but I'm sure you know why, though. It's because he's so cute!
Is anyone surprised? No? No.
Well, we freed you, Estelle. Now all that's left is to wait for Kevin to wake up and everything will be hunky-dory again. Hunky-dory, okay. It's been one thing after another since we got in here, but I'm just glad you turned out to be alright. Who, me? But of course. Joshua was putting on a brave face the whole time, but you know him. Anyone could tell how worried he was about you. Could you? I don't believe I was showing it. You were worried about me? Well, I think most people would be if they'd heard their girlfriend had just been captured, don't you? I was captured? For real? Was I? I mean, I was, I guess, but it sure doesn't feel like it. I don't even remember anything like that happening. Well, whatever, no big deal if I can't remember, right? You never change. And neither do I. Now I can go back to drinking worry-free. Shira. What kind of reaction is that? So, how are things coming along with you two? Anyway, any major developments? Hey, you think you can give me some kind of heads up before asking me personal questions? To be fair, I did figure it was going to come up eventually. Go on, spill. I need to know these things. I can't deny that I'm curious too. Oh, that is so specific. In that situation, in that conversation, having Chloe in your party as well so she can react to that. Or would she sit at the table? All those little bits, I want them all, but I'm never gonna get them. Either way, now we've got both stars of our old show together. It's time to seriously focus on getting out of this place and back into the real world. I've tried looking into the Gralsritt and the Congregation of the Sacraments myself before. Unfortunately, no amount of research could have prepared me for the sheer power that the Dominion seemingly possess. If we're to deal with foes who are comfortable making an enemy of someone who possesses such power, this could get very tricky indeed. Yeah, from what everyone said, this Lord of Phantasma guy doesn't sound like they are gonna be a cakewalk. Oh yeah, while I've got you here, how's the whole plan going these days? Whatever do you mean? You know, the one where you were heading back to the Empire to put into action? After you had us going with that crazy stunt you pulled back at Hakengate, you better be putting your back into it. If you're not, there's a staff here with your name on it. Oh, I see. Thank you for your words of encouragement, Estelle. I'll be sure to take them to heart. Wait, that's it? No dodging questions or creepy comments with that dumb grin you've always gotten on half the time? You feeling okay, Oliver? Shira didn't drink you under the table again, did she? So, we're dealing with foes who are content making an enemy out of an extremely powerful dominion, are we? The Schwarzritter and the Lord of Phantasma will surely be a force to be reckoned with. Which is why I'm gonna stay here and get my beauty sleep. I wouldn't want to stand against them. Yeah, you're probably not going to be in the party either. Although I would love to take you with me, but I can't have everybody. Alright. Everything about the Lord of Phantasma is still a mystery to us. But look on the bright side. That ghost seems alright with us. We've got a whole lot of capable people here too, so I'm sure there's got to be a way for us to get through this. Okay, Joshua, you go, and we have Tita. We will have Joshua, exactly. Gonna have this be okay. A gate alone. Dominion or not, I don't know what that priest was thinking, going nuts and knocking himself out cold. He could have ran when he was planning. He could have ran what he was planning past us before becoming dead weight. Some people, I swear. Okay, no different dialogue, and Joshua's not in this room. Would Chloe be? You ready? Chloe is not in this room either. Okay. I want Joshua not in the party. I want Shira.
This ought to perk you up.
And Oliver.
anyone was talking? No one was talking about Shira and Oliver here. I'm gonna check by the tree first before I go down. Oh, you guys. There was a point when Oliver tried delving into research on the Gralsritter. He wasn't able to assert much in the end, no matter how hard he tried though. After seeing for myself what their strongest members are capable of, I can understand why he would want to look into them. The ability to slay a devil of that strength in one blow is unusual, to say the least. Unnatural, too. I was aware that Father Graham was a member of the Gralsritter. I certainly wasn't aware that he was such a high-ranking member of the group, however. And one of its most powerful members at that. I was aware that Father Graham was a member of the Gralsritter. I certainly wasn't aware that he was such a high-level member. Of course, there's no one down here. Okay, then it's gonna be talking time to Kevin, who's not gonna say anything. Josette, Chloe, and Joshua. Oliver, do you want to play the lute a little bit? That seemed to cheer everyone up. I'm gonna do that in a second. How is he, Joshua? Generally fine. He's in a deep sleep right now. He's been groaning every so often, though. What? Really? That doesn't sound good. Huh. Don't worry. The only real symptom he's showing is a light fever. All we can do is let him rest. It's going to take some time for him to recover. The mental burden he's carrying is just as taxing on his body. Oh, for sure. Well, keep an eye on him, okay? Thank you, Chloe. Joshua? No problem, Reese. Leave it to us. It's generally not a good idea to rush the recovery process of mental strain using medicines. It's best to let him heal on their own. Let's make sure he gets plenty of rest. The cause of this is the mental burden that's affecting his body, so I think the best thing to do is just to let him rest for now. It's all we can do, really. I'm surprised just how capable Josette actually is. She's a real natural when it comes to looking after people. You really think so? I heard a lot about Josette from Estelle, but I was so surprised just how much of a natural she is when it comes to looking after people. Okay, that should do the trick for now. Now we'll just have to make sure he doesn't get too cold. Maybe I should whip up some porridge for when he gets up? Wow, I had her written off as a total dumbass, but she may actually be kinda capable? Gah. There's nothing to worry about here. Leave looking after him to us. Okay. Goodbye, Joshua.
Great.
It's generally not a good idea. Brr, 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 brr.
You ready?
Hey. Hey, no, please.
You ready?
Okay. There. I'm surprised just how capable Josette actually is. She's a natural when it comes to looking after people. Way better than Estelle, anyways. Gah. Well, I guess that's what happens when you grow up surrounded with boys. That was new. Well, then let's take Josette with us. Try not to worry about Kevin too much. I'm used to taking care of people like this. I'll be able to handle it doing it alone. Instead, you're better off focusing on exploring for now. Try not to worry about Kevin too much. I'm used to taking care of people like this. I'll be able to handle doing it alone. It's generally not a good idea to rush the recovery process of mental strain using medicines. Okay. Okay, let's put Joshua in charge.
Together now.
Joshua doing it alone. It's generally a bar. Kevin appears to be asleep. Kevin appears to be asleep. Huh.
Okay. Let's fiddle around with the management a little more. No, I think we're done. I don't think we can get many more bits of conversation out of this. Squeeze them out of here. Anything new? Nope. I mean, I clicked that away way too fast, but nothing new. That's Carnelia. All of Gambler Jack is on the bookshelf, ladies and gents. Yeah, I didn't want to do any more exploring today anyways. I'm gonna just lie down a little bit in my chair. I usually sit up straight, but I just leaned back a lot. Like a lot. And that's why the microphone might be a little, or you might not even notice a thing, but I had to put that into a different position here. Oh, now my screen tries to turn itself off. Great. So, Gambler Jack was the book series that was collectible in the second chapter. The books were the chapters each were very, very well hidden, and I hardly found half of them. I don't think I found half. I think I found like four of them, and it wasn't worth reading them out. And it's not like you were able to go back to previous chapters when you were able to get the books. You weren't at all times able to get all the books. You had to talk to the right character at the right moment, and then you would end up having or getting like a chapter or look in the right place or do stuff like that, for that matter. Do I want an episode alone for just Gambler Jack? I think I do. It's been 16 minutes. 16 minutes. I guess I'm gonna cut the episode short. If there's gonna be an hour and 30-minute long episodes, there can be a 16-minute long episode as well. Why not? Why not? For the moment, I hope you enjoyed it. Next up is Gambler Jack. That's gonna take about an hour. And after that, we're going to do the fishing side story. And after that, I'm probably gonna have to go to sleep because it's late. And that's how I plan out my evening. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I'll see you next time as well. Until then, bye-bye.